I think that I've brought you guys along. The videos may not be posted by the time I post this one, but I have been looking for a cider that I had last year. I had it here at the Cold Hollow Cider Mill. I searched and searched and searched up and down local convenience stores and gas stations and grocery stores and liquor stores and could not find it. Finally, I reached out to Cold Hollow and they were like, you can only get it in our tap room. So here I am to get my super good cider. It's called Grateful Sled and it's only available around in the winter. I'm not sure actually when it's available, but I'll ask when I'm in there and I will show you and we'll do a taste testing later. Be excited. After months of searching, they have more than I could possibly want. But this place is super cute. This is the Cold Hollow tasting room, maybe. So you can actually come and try all these if you wanted. But I'll show you a little bit on the inside. I am going to grab one of these, which we will have a little tasting of later. I swear it's Christmas in a can. It says, enjoy the autumn aromas of your first wood stove fire. Legit. Be excited. I am. This is probably a really good thumbnail. Shifter.
Any of the state liquor stores,
maybe like the Crossroads. And
that reminds me of wine.
They might have some there.
Yeah, good chance. Because they all carry their stuff.
Barn Dance.
Any of the state liquor stores are really good. Are really good though.
Yeah, because my only option.
Good attitude.
The Crossroads. That's a good chance.
Alcohol. I was supposed to get by. We had a lot going on. Sick family members.
Grateful Sled.
I meant to get by. I had a reminder, but I just couldn't do it. So. Dang it.
I'm sorry, we don't have it.
Happy New Year, everybody. So, I am here on 7 minutes till the new year. So, 7 minutes until we are in 2019. So, as you just saw, I recently went to the Cold Hollow Cider Mill, and it was the place I was actually in is called the Apple Core Luncheonette building. I'm looking on my computer to see what it's called. It's called the Apple Core Luncheonette building. So over there you can get like soups and salads and all that type of stuff. A really, really good lunch. That's actually how I discovered this place in Waterbury, Vermont, through a lunch through work, and that is actually where I first had the Grateful Sled, which is the cider I specifically went back to Cold Hollow to pick up. In some upcoming videos that you'll see in January, you'll see that I actually went on searches for this cider. Sorry about the glare, everybody. I'm having a hard time with it. Maybe I'll take my glasses off. So anyway, over this fall and winter. I actually searched for the Grateful Sled, which is the name of the cider. I went to grocery stores and liquor stores, anything close by. I was like, they've got to have it. They've got to have it somewhere. It's a Vermont-made hard cider. It's got to be sold in Vermont. It is sold in Vermont, I'll tell you that. But finally, when I couldn't find it, I reached out on their Facebook group and I was like, hey, I'm looking for the Grateful Sled. I don't live near Waterbury, although I work in Waterbury. Where can I buy it? And they're like, it is only available at the Apple Core. So I went there and I picked it up, and I'm actually really happy I did. I spoke a little bit, as you saw in the last video, with the gentleman who was working, and I got to do a taste test of all of the current flavors that they have on tap. What were they called? Soul Shifter, which was actually my favorite one out of the like regular ones that they had. Barn Dance. Was it Good Attitude? I forgot what it was called. So anyway, we are actually going to do a little review here of the Grateful Sled. So if you are not used to craft beers or breweries or things like that, we typically do summer ales and winter ales and various seasonal blends. So this is the Cold Hollow Cider Mill's seasonal blend. The way that I thought of this the first time I had it was all the flavors and smells of the holidays in one glass, because at that point I was having a glass. It was just, I was super excited. I really wanted to try it again. This year I did not feel that it was as robust and flavorful, and the guy had even mentioned that they did update their formula a little bit. Still absolutely amazing. I'm going to read a little bit of the description here on the side of the can to let you know kind of what the smells are going on here. So this is what it says. Be grateful, kick through fallen leaves, enjoy the autumn aroma of the first wood stove fire. Then lean into Vermont's snowy season with this crisp mulled hard cider made from our own fresh cider mill blend. A gentle, colorful spice party of cinnamon, nutmeg, clove, allspice, cardamom, and orange extracts that evoke the happy holidays, hints of fresh apple pie, and so much more. Pretty much they said exactly what I just said, but with way more words, right? It just, like the clove and the cinnamon and the cardamom, they're so strong in the cider. It's kind of like nothing I've ever had before. The packaging, and these people have like a Vermont sense of humor, I have to say. I just think it's really funny that their slogan, I think it is one nation under a single apple tree. The side here says Vermont to the core. A home at home with things that endure, granite hills, brave steeples, sturdy barns, and neighbors who embrace the seasons, the trails, the hills, and the lake with grace and gratitude. Pressed by real Vermonters at a real cider mill. Enjoy the difference. And this one has a little apple for the bar scanner, and it says all over it, Vermont to the core. If you guys have never been to Vermont, it's definitely a place to visit in the fall. We have loads of apple picking that you can do. You can go to some of our local farms, such as Mazza's, and do pumpkin patches and tractor rides and sleigh rides and all that fun stuff. So I'm just opening this here, and like just from opening it, you get all the, I think my fridge is a bit cold, so it seems it's a bit frozen. You just get all the scents. So I wanted to kind of let you guys know that this is probably the last time you'll see our tree. It's a little worse for the wear at the moment, as you can see from this. What am I trying to do? It's very hard to do it backwards and like that. Anyway, back to the cider. And their little cans are so cute. This one has little boots on it with some snow. I'm gonna just look and see what their other ones are. The Soul Shifter, which is actually my favorite regular cider that they have, which is actually like just an original cider, nothing fancy, has like running shoes on it. Don't know what that's about. I bet if I was to go back and ask them, they would let me know. Just lowering you guys a little bit. I'm trying to not let you guys see like the mess that's over there. So Soul Shifter, the Barn Dance obviously has, well, we call them like shit kickers, like they're work boots. I often think of them as P. Diddy, Puff Daddy, what's he called now, Diddy? His brand of boots. And then they had this one called Good Attitude. I'm not sure if that's the one I had or not. Maybe it was. I don't remember. That one has ski boots on it. So pretty good. So let's just try a little. I'm going to just drink it out of the can just because that's what we're going to do today. Happy New Year! We actually missed it by a minute, but Happy New Year, everybody. Cheers. So, let me just wipe my dribble. Oh my gosh. It like warms my soul. Can I say that? Cold Hollow. If you happen to watch this, you made something amazing here. Amazing. Literally, it's like a cider I've never had before. It's so good. I've been searching for it for a year. But it's just, I don't know if this would be, the way that it warms me when I drink it is definitely the cinnamon. So let's talk about my drinking habits here for a moment. Kenny and I really like Fireball. We like the cinnamon whiskey. We just like the like tang and the like the snap and the bite of the cinnamon, and how like the moment you take it just like warms your inside. This gives me the same exact feeling, but without the burn. Because sometimes Fireball gives you that burn, or just hard alcohols. This does not do that. This is just like a delicious can of the holidays. Now, if you guys want some, you gotta visit Vermont, because this is only available at the Apple Core. You've got to go to the Apple Core to get it. You can go online, you can chat with them, you can see what they offer, but you gotta stop in Waterbury, and you have got to stop at the Cold Hollow Cider Mill in order to pick up some. Just so you know, that's what you have to do. Waterbury has loads of other stuff that you guys can do, and if you're interested in hearing more about what Waterbury has to offer, which is actually the town that I work in, not really the town that I live in, let's go on an adventure, because I would love to go there. Alright guys, I'm going to finish my amazing cider in peace and quiet as I think about what the new year is going to bring and how amazing the new year is going to be. Please be sure to give this video a huge thumbs up, and let me know in the comments how your new year is going, how your New Year's Eve went. I just want to know, and I hope to see you continue to watch my videos through the new year. And to be sure that you do, make sure you hit the subscribe button, and then be sure to hit the bell notification, so that way you are reminded every time I post a video and you won't miss a thing. See you later. Happy New Year.